In a tranquil forest where the moonlight danced through the leaves, there lived a wise old owl named Oliver. Oliver was known for his wisdom and keen sense of observation. He spent his nights perched high in the tallest tree, watching over the forest and helping any creature in need. One particular night, as Oliver was settling into his favorite branch, he heard a faint, desperate cry. His sharp eyes scanned the forest floor, and he saw a little mouse named Millie trapped in a dense thicket. Millie was struggling to find her way out, and her tiny voice trembled with fear. "Don't worry, Millie," Oliver hooted gently. "I'll help you find your way." Oliver spread his majestic wings and glided down silently, landing softly near the thicket. "Millie, can you hear me?" he called out. "Yes, Oliver. I'm over here," Millie squeaked, her voice filled with relief. Using his sharp talons, Oliver carefully began to move the thorny branches aside, creating a small path for Millie. "Follow my voice and be careful of the thorns," he advised. Millie followed Oliver's instructions, cautiously making her way through the newly cleared path. After a few moments, she emerged from the thicket, her tiny body shaking but unharmed. "Thank you, Oliver," she said, her eyes wide with gratitude. "I was so scared." Oliver smiled warmly. "It's all right, Millie. You're safe now. Always remember, no matter how dark it seems, there's always a way out." Just as Oliver was about to take flight back to his perch, a rustling noise caught his attention. From the shadows emerged a young fox named Felix, looking troubled. "Oliver, I need your help," Felix said urgently. "My sister, Fiona, wandered into the old abandoned burrow near the river, and she hasn't come out. I'm afraid something might have happened to her." Oliver's keen eyes narrowed with concern. "Lead the way, Felix. We'll find Fiona together." With Millie safely back in her nest, Oliver followed Felix through the forest, gliding silently above. The moon cast eerie shadows, but Oliver's sharp vision pierced through the darkness. Soon, they arrived at the old burrow. It was known to be a maze of tunnels, and finding Fiona would be challenging. "Stay close, Felix," Oliver instructed. "We need to listen carefully for any sound." The two ventured into the burrow, Felix leading the way while Oliver hovered just above, his wings making no sound. They moved deeper into the tunnels, calling out for Fiona. Finally, a faint whimper echoed back. "Fiona! We're coming!" Felix called, his voice filled with hope. Guided by the sound, they found Fiona huddled in a corner, scared but unharmed. "Felix! Oliver! I'm so glad you found me," she cried, rushing to her brother. Oliver watched the reunion with a warm heart. "Let's get you both back home," he said. With Fiona safely nestled between Felix and Oliver, they made their way back through the tunnels and out into the open forest. The moon was high in the sky, casting a silvery glow over the trees. Oliver guided them back to their den, where their mother was anxiously waiting. "Thank you, Oliver," she said, her voice choked with emotion. "You've brought my children back safely." Oliver nodded. "It's my duty to help. Always remember, the night is never too dark when we help each other." As the first light of dawn began to break, Oliver returned to his perch, tired but content. He had faced the darkness and brought light to those in need. With a final glance at the peaceful forest below, he closed his eyes and drifted into a well-deserved sleep, ready for the next nighttime adventure that awaited. And so, Oliver the Owl's bravery and wisdom became a beacon of hope in the forest, reminding all creatures that even in the darkest of times, a kind heart and a helping hand could light the way.